Jude Bellingham, the football sensation who's taken the world by storm. At just 19 years old, he's already being hailed as one of the best midfielders in the world. With a career that's on an upward trajectory, it's easy to imagine a life full of luxury cars, expensive watches, and endless partying. After all, that's what we associate with most high-profile footballers, right? But what if I told you that Jude Bellingham's lifestyle is not what you think? What if I told you that despite his fame and fortune, he's living a life that's surprisingly different from the glitz and glamour of the celebrity world? In this video, we're going to peel back the curtain and reveal the truth about Jude's lifestyle. From his humble beginnings to his no-nonsense approach to fame and wealth, this is the lifestyle of a man who's redefining what it means to be a superstar. Early life and career, humble beginnings. Before we dive into Jude's current life, let's take a look at where it all began. Jude was born in Stourbridge, a town just outside of Birmingham, England. Raised by a supportive family who valued hard work and dedication, Jude's rise to prominence wasn't based on a silver spoon. It was built on grit and determination. Jude's father, Mark Bellingham, played a crucial role in shaping his mindset. Rather than pushing his son into the limelight, Mark encouraged Jude to focus on the craft and hone his skills. This grounding early on is why Jude's success is not just about raw talent. It's about his relentless work ethic. Growing up, Jude wasn't just a footballer, he was a student, a son, and a person who had to balance his passion for the game with his education. His commitment to football at a young age was clear, but it was always about doing things the right way. When he joined Birmingham City's Youth Academy, the boy who had spent years dreaming of playing professionally was finally living his dream. But even then, Jude's path wasn't about the flashy lifestyle. It was about sacrifice, dedication, and knowing that talent alone wouldn't take him to the top. The real Jude Bellingham, breaking the stereotype. Now that we've seen where Jude came from, let's talk about what he's really like today. The image of a footballer surrounded by luxury yachts, private jets, and exclusive parties is far from Jude's reality. In fact, Jude's lifestyle is a breath of fresh air compared to the stereotypical image of today's millionaire athletes. For starters, Jude is known for his grounded personality. He's a man who values humility, despite being at the top of his game. While many football stars are often seen flaunting their wealth on social media, Jude takes a different approach. He's not the type to post flashy photos of new cars or extravagant vacations. Instead, his social media is often filled with moments celebrating his achievements on the pitch and time spent with family and friends. In interviews, Jude often emphasizes the importance of maintaining a sense of normalcy. Despite the global attention and millions of followers, he's committed to staying true to himself and keeping his feet firmly planted on the ground. And while his peers may indulge in excess, Jude has repeatedly made it clear that he doesn't need that to feel fulfilled. Minimalism over extravagance. Jude's unique approach to wealth. When it comes to wealth, many footballers splurge on mansions, expensive cars, and lavish vacations. But not Jude. His approach to spending is far more modest than what you might expect from a young millionaire. Rather than splashing his money on materialistic pursuits, Jude has opted for a more minimalist lifestyle. It's well known that he prefers to keep his private life away from the public eye. He doesn't engage in the usual celebrity lifestyle of buying a fleet of supercars or sporting a collection of luxury watches. Jude's focus remains on his football career and personal growth, not on accumulating wealth for the sake of it. For example, instead of constantly posting about his new car purchases or indulging in the newest trends, Jude has often been seen in simple, practical clothing. His approach to life is about quality, not excess. This mindset extends beyond his personal possessions. It's also evident in how he handles fame. Jude Bellingham and his family, the heart of his lifestyle. At the core of Jude Bellingham's lifestyle is his family. While many young stars become disconnected from their roots, Jude has kept his family at the center of his life. His relationship with his parents, especially his father Mark, is well known, and it's clear that they've played a huge role in keeping him grounded. Jude's father, a former footballer himself, has always been there to guide him through his career, offering both advice and support. In interviews, Jude has openly credited his family for keeping him focused and grounded throughout his rise to fame. Unlike other footballers who might distance themselves from their families once they become successful, Jude has maintained close ties to his roots. Whether it's celebrating special moments together or sharing quiet time away from the public eye, Jude's family is central to his identity. A day in the life of Jude Bellingham. So what's a typical day in the life of Jude Bellingham really like? Well, it's not all private jets and exclusive events. Jude's daily routine is centered around his commitment to excellence. His focus remains firmly on his career, both on and off the pitch. Mornings for Jude typically start with intense training sessions, followed by team strategy meetings and, of course, plenty of time spent working on his physical and mental conditioning. His dedication to staying at the top of his game is evident in everything he does. Outside of football, Jude enjoys keeping a low profile. He often spends time with friends and family, maintaining a healthy work-life balance. It's clear that while football is his passion, he doesn't let it consume every moment of his life. He knows how to disconnect, recharge, and enjoy the simple pleasures of life. The truth behind the myth. Jude Bellingham's lifestyle may not match the stereotype of a footballer living a lavish and flashy life, and that's exactly what makes him stand out. In a world where many athletes are defined by their material possessions, luxury cars, designer wardrobes, and extravagant parties, Jude takes a completely different approach. His focus isn't on showing off wealth, but on constantly improving himself, both on and off the pitch. Instead of indulging in excess, he invests his energy into training, maintaining peak physical condition, and honing his craft as one of football's brightest young talents. From his humble beginnings in Birmingham to becoming a key player for Real Madrid, his journey reflects discipline, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. He remains close to his family, valuing their support and guidance over superficial distractions. His grounded nature and humility have earned him respect not just from teammates and fans, but also from football legends who admire his maturity beyond his years. While many young stars are consumed by fame and fortune, living in the fast lane and making headlines for their off-field antics, Jude Bellingham is a rare example of someone who refuses to be blinded by the bright lights. He understands that true success isn't about what you own, it's about who you are, how you carry yourself, and the impact you leave on and off the field. His lifestyle is a refreshing reminder that staying focused, disciplined, and true to your values is the ultimate goal, proving that authenticity and hard work will always outshine material wealth. How true. So there you have it, the untold story of Jude Bellingham's lifestyle. From humble beginnings to being one of the brightest stars in world football, Jude is proving that success isn't defined by luxury or fame, but by hard work, family, and staying true to who you are. If you were as surprised as we were about the real story behind Jude's life, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more in-depth insights on the world's most fascinating personalities. And hey, drop a comment below. What's one thing about Jude Bellingham that you never knew before? Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes the most inspiring stories aren't the ones you see in the headlines, but the ones that unfold behind the scenes.